Hey, today I'm here to make another video, but on lightsaber blades. For all these sabers, the blades can be different, and I'm going to explain the differences and which ones are better for what and how they're used. Now, if you can see here, this is the FX lightsaber. These two in the middle here are the YDD. This is a Saberforge, and this is an Ultra Saber. Now, the difference between the blades are that the Ultra Saber, the YDD, and the Saberforge are all made from polycarbonate. The Saberforge says that it's made from optical grade polycarbonate. I'm not sure what a difference that is. If you can see, they do look different. This Ultra Saber has a shinier coat on it than the Saberforge, but the hardness of each is about the same. They're hard, but there's a little bit, tiny bit of give. Now with the YDDs, same deal, but they're a little bit harder, but a little bit thinner. But they're also polycarbonate. Now the Force FX, which this is the Darth Vader, but any of the Force FX lightsabers you get will have polypropylene blade. Now, a polypropylene blade is hard, but it's kind of soft. So the thing is, you cannot duel with a Force FX lightsaber. Keep that in mind. Do not duel with a Force FX lightsaber because you will break it. And unlike the YDD, the Saberforge, and the Ultra Saber, the Force FX lightsaber blades do not come off, and you cannot replace them if you break it. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, the YDD, the Saberforge, and the Ultra Saber, all their blades come out. I'm going to show you with the Ultra Saber right here. The Saberforge right here. So I've already loosened this screw right here. And the Saberforge has a screw that's right here. And the YDD has a screw that's right here. Now all of them can be loosened up with an Allen wrench. Now the Saberforge comes with the Allen wrench that you need to loosen up that screw. The Ultra Saber did not on mine, and the YDD does not. So to take it out, I've already loosened it. You just pop it out, and to tighten it, you just put a screw and tighten it on the bottom. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a couple of little dimples in the bottom where the screw kind of screws in, and that's what you're supposed to do, but it doesn't break it. And if you see, it's hollow throughout the inside, and inside there you see this paper film stuff, and that is the paper that makes it so the lightsaber beam doesn't lose its strength until it gets to the top. So it's even all the way to the top. And then once it gets to the top, it's pretty bright because there's no film in the little cap at the top. Now, I'll show you this. When you get in combat with them, and sometimes even if they'll come, the YDD claims that it can come like this. You see that dent? That is not in the blade. That is in the paper that's inside. Now the thing about that is it looks like it's been dented, but when you turn the lightsaber on, you can't tell at all. It still looks exactly the same. So if you get a little indentation in the paper inside, it doesn't actually affect the blade when it's turned on. So you don't really have to worry about that. So any of the ones you get, whether it be Saberforge, Ultra Saber, or YDD, they're all combat ready. They're all made from polycarbonate, and you've got a good chance that they'll never break, but if they do, you can replace them. And as for the Force FX, the polypropylene, don't fight with it. If you just want a show saber that's a replica of one of the movie sabers, then it's perfect for that. All right, I hope this video has been helpful, and I thank you. Have a good day.